Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League comes to you live from Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland, for the finale of a three-game set as the Chicago Cubs visit the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles had dropped 10 of 11 before this series. After a good start to the season, they have kind of gone into free fall, but they've won the first two. Against the surprising Cubbies, the Cubbies putting a little pressure on the Pirates in the National League Central. The Cubs had a very good draft last year. They added Bill Nicholson, Andy Pafko, Lon Wernecki this year. Those guys have had an impact and helped the Cubs get into the thick of the playoff picture as we reach the midway point of the season. On the mound for the Orioles here, Nels Potter. Potter 5-4, a 3.25 earned run average in 15 starts, a very strong 1.15 whip. He will face a Cubs lineup here that has seen a couple of the guys figured to be their biggest guns a little bit sluggish. We'll get to that in a bit, but here's Bill Lang, 294, 10 homers, 23 RBIs for the Cubs center fielder. Potter winds and deals, and we're underway. Fastball in there for a called strike. Get down in the order. Ron Santo, who had a terrific rookie campaign a year ago, has had a rough start to this season. But Gabby Hartnett, catcher Hartnett, has been just abysmal this year. He's been dropped down in the order, which we'll get to in a bit. Lang skies it to left. Ken Williams puts it away for the first out of the ballgame. Here is that Cubs lineup. Lang, Cavaretta, and Hack. The rookie Bill Nicholson. There you see Santo at 220. Ian Happ, Javier Baez, who swung a nice bat. Gabby Hartnett is dropped down to the 8th spot. Here's Cavaretta, 315, 6th in the National League at the moment, 8 homers, 29 RBIs. Very nice work so far from Cavaretta, who's become the everyday first baseman here in Chicago. Dempsey sets up away. Potter delivers. Misses outside for ball one. Ooh, that's a good pitch there. Potter doesn't get the call. He wants to know why. Got to get that necklace off of Nels Potter after this game, by the way. That should not be on there. 2-0 the count as Potter works to Cavaretta. Round ball up the middle, ranging to his right is Gritch. He can't get there, and it's a single into center. So Cavaretta continues to have his fine season, racking up the hits. Among the batting leaders in the National League. Takes that fastball, puts it back into center, 1 out, 1 on. Here in the top of the first, just underway in Baltimore, here's Stan Hack. Hack batting .305. Screwball there is fouled off. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball. Rich dives to his left, knocks it down, can't come up with it cleanly, recovers, throws the first, but not in time. So an infield single for Stan Hack. And the Cubbies have 2 men on with 1 out here in the first for Bill Nicholson. Nicholson batting .246, takes a screwball inside. 20 homers for Nicholson, only 37 RBIs though. Again, the Cubbies. Offense has been erratic, to say the least. They've changed the order around a bit. That 37 RBIs leads the Cubs. Their pitching has been really solid. They've had some timely hitting as well as they try to stay in the playoff picture. Here you see Ron Santo. Santo started off very cold, then started coming around a bit, then cooled off again. Last Cubs game we had here on the channel, Santo actually had the walk-off double. win it for the Cubs. 3-1 pitch there. Nicholson pulls it foul. Full count as Potter works to Nicholson. Fastball misses up and away, so the Cubs now have the bases loaded here in the first. Not the start Potter was hoping for, and here's Santo. Santo, a terrific rookie campaign a year ago. Won the Gold Glove. A 220, 8 homers, 26 RBIs. That OPS at 656. That's 150 to 200 points lower than where you're expecting Santo to be. He lays off the low curveball. He has hit a pair of homers over his last 4 games. But with the Cubs in the thick of things, and Santo and Hartnett both struggling at the plate, if those guys can get going, the Cubs can certainly make some waves down the second half in the National League. 2-1 the count. Potter delivers. Santo up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score at least one. Runner being waved around. It's going to score two. Throw goes into the cutoff man, Stevens. It's a 2-run single for Ron Santo. And the Cubs have taken a 2-0 lead with 1 out here in the first. Keeping it simple, Santo puts it right back through the box. Here's Ian Happ. Happ batting .270. Screwball there, and man, Potter has gotten squeezed a bit here. No doubt. 6 homers, 19 RBIs for Happ. Another screwball there. Swings and misses, 1-1. Potter throwing in the abundance of screwballs here in the first. Not gone well for him. Got to see if he can deviate from that a bit, but he throws another one, misses outside. 2-2 the count, 22 pitches in the inning for Potter. 11 balls, 11 strikes. That is not a recipe for success. Two offer. Swung on and missed. That one floats out of the zone. Happ goes chasing. That's a bad at bat for me and Happ. Potter picks up the strikeout, and it's a big one. Now there's 2 away. All screwballs from Potter there. Here's Baez. Baez batting .275. And sticking with it. Baez, 7 homers, 19 RBIs. Potter not mixing pitches up at all here in this opening frame. Not exactly sure why. There's the fastball. This is outside. Shot foul. Two and one the count. Fastball misses up and in. Here you see Gabby Hartnett, 197. You're now late June. This is not early season anymore. 3-1 offering. Fastball misses away for ball 4. So the Cubs load the bases again. And now it's Hartnett with a chance to blow this game open. Fastball misses down and in. Hartnett does have 10 homers and 27 RBIs, but even so, 197 is 197. Fastball's in for a called strike. One the count. It has been a laborious first inning for Nels Potter, to say the least. Hartnett hits it out to center, but Schotten is there, puts it away. And the side is retired. So Potter struggles through the first. He comes in close to the umpire. There, I'm not sure if there were some words, Potter expressing some displeasure over a few of those calls. But regardless, the Cubs take a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first. Here's Bill Hutchison. Hutchison 6-5, a 3.48 earned run average. This will be his 16th start of the season. Very similar numbers between these two pitchers. Hutchison will hope for a better first inning than what Potter had. Starting off for the Orioles, Brian Roberts. Roberts batting .269.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter, Brian Roberts.
First pitch misses up and away. Fastball there. Roberts goes chasing. Bounce it off. One and one the count. Hutchison deals. Misses inside. Other fastball misses. Down and in. 3-1. Bobby Grich waits on deck. Deals on the inside corner, and the count goes full. Full count here as Hutchison works to Roberts, starting off the bottom of the first. Fastball there, it's fouled off. Mistake to a 2-0 lead. Hutchison rocks and deals. Roberts dunks one out towards third, but Santo gets back on it. Puts it away for the first out. Your Orioles lineup, Roberts, Grich, and Williams. Murray, Stevens, and Machado. Blair, Shotton, and Dempsey. One thing I got to do when the Orioles take the field out there, Shotton should be in right, and Blair should be in center. I got to fix that. Ball from Hutchison. Ooh. Wow, that looked high, but Hutchison gets the call. So after Nels Potter was seemingly squeezed through much of that top of the first, Hutchison gets one there that looked considerably out of the zone. Up high. 0-1 offering here from Bill Hutchison. Fastball there at the knees. He's ahead 0-2. Offering there, misses up and in. Good breaking ball there. Grich swings and misses, and there's 2 away. That's a wicked pitch there from Bill Hutchison. 2 down. Here's Ken Williams. Williams got off to a torrid start this year. Still having a fine season. The average now down below 300. Fastball there, misses away. 18 homers, 37 RBIs, that 956 OPS. Still good for 8th in the American. Ball there. Ooh. That looked like a good pitch and misses. So home plate umpire will be kind and call it erratic to this point. This ball there misses away. It's 3-0. Eddie Murray waits on deck. Breaking ball there misses outside. So a 4-pitch walk to Ken Williams gives the Orioles a 2-out base runner, and here's Murray. Murray batting .275. Throw over to first. Williams dives back in. 16 homers, 46 RBIs for Murray. A fine season so far for Easy Eddie. That's all the called strike. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, and the count goes to 1-2. From the set. Delivers, gets Murray. Fastball tailing away outside. Murray chases, and Hutchison gets out of it. We'll head to the top of the second here in Baltimore. 2-0 Cubbies. So here's Bill Dallin, the shortstop, and 269, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Dallin was injured in the first week of the season. Came back less than a month ago now. Curveball there from Potter. Swung on and missed. Dallin had 368 over his last 5 games. Potter. That one's grounded to short on the backhand, taken by Stevens. Throw to first. There's one away.
Now batting.
Orioles trailed by 5. Came back to take yesterday's game in extra innings. Here's Bill Lang. Lang flew out his first time up. Popped up on the infield. Murray underneath. Puts it away. So 2 quick outs here in the second. Much needed. For Nels Potter.
Number 44.
Here's Cavaretta. Cavaretta singled his first time up and came around to score on the 2-run Santos single. Rips this one down to first, but right at Murray, who takes it to the bag. So there are 30 pitches in the first inning. Potter needs 5 to get through the second. We'll head to the bottom half. 2-0 Chicago. Here's Vern Stevens. Stevens banked 293, but look at those splits. 358 here in Baltimore, 228 on the road. 15 homers, 38 RBIs in total. But man, Stevens has loved hitting here at Camden. First pitch from Hutchison is swung on and missed. Curveball, tap down to first. Cavaretta ranging towards the hole, has it. Hutchison covers, and there's one away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So here's Machado, 252, 12 homers, 39 RBIs. Machado very slow out of the gate this year. Has started to pick it up a bit. Ball there, strike. This is down low, 1-1 to count. Ball in the hole. On the backhand, it's Dallin. Throws over to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Paul Blair.
Here's Paul Blair, 292, 8 homers, 23 RBIs.
That's the ball.
That's ball there. Got that. Ball misses there, 2-0 to count. There's a shot out towards center, ranging over is Lang. He'll get there. puts it away, and the side is retired. So easy inning there for Hutchison. We'll head to the top of the third here in Baltimore. It's 2-0 Cubs. So here's Stan Hack. Hack singled and scored his first time up.
The designated hitter, Stan.
Before I forget. There in center where he belongs. I'm not sure why that happened, but easy fix. Curveball was in there for a called strike. Oh, 1 offering. Hack shoots one over the bag at third. Machado dives, knocks it down. He's not going to have a play. Machado probably saved an extra base hit there, but it will be an infield single for Stan Hack. Runner on. Here's Nicholson. Nicholson walked his first time up. Ball misses away. Nicholson had a homer and 3 RBIs in yesterday's. Cubs blew the lead. There for a called strike. One offering. Ball misses down and away. Shot down to first. Murray to short. Back to first. 3-6-3. Double play. Nicely started by Murray. To Stevens, back to Murray, and there's 2 down here in the top of the third. Nicholson chopped that one. Bounced right in front of the plate. Easy play there for Murray. Again, this Orioles defense, particularly on the infield, the best in the American League, arguably the best in the FSBL. The Cardinals might have something to say about it. I actually think the Orioles defense is a little bit better. Here's Santos. Santos had the 2-run single. His first time up to account for the only runs of the ball game. Popped up on the infield. Stevens waves everyone else off, puts it away. And the side is retired. So Potter has settled down after that rough first. Now it's up to the Orioles bats to come alive. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Cubs. Here's Bert Schotten hitting .312. No homers, 15 RBIs.
The right fielder, number 40.
Schotten's done a nice job since his minor league call-up. First pitch curveball. Hutchison misses down and away. Pitch, this is inside. Pitch, curveball there, pulled in the right field for a base hit. So nice job there by Bert Schotten. Breaking ball down and in there, and Schotten just kind of dropped the bat head, pulled it through the hole. So 1 on, nobody out. Here's Dempsey. Dempsey batting .248. Takes the curveball down low. 3 homers, 17 RBIs for Dempsey. in there for a called strike. Take a peek over at them. One more pitch. Pitch out. They're not going. Now it's a 2-1. That's ball there out in the right field. Easy play. He puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
So that'll bring up Roberts. Roberts lined out his first time. Oriole having a seizure on top of the dugout. Curveball there, then curveball strike. 18 doubles so far this season for Brian Roberts. Throw over. Roberts dives. That's not a shot and dives back. Pitch curveball, but it's down low. This is up high. It's 2-1. Some deals. Goes fouled off. 2-2 the count. And delivers again. One pop, foul, Hack isn't going to be able to get there. Not enough hang time. I think that's Santo. Hack that's into him. Reaching out, popped up towards second. Baez makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
So that'll bring up Rich. Rich struck out his first time. Didn't label these last couple games as AL or NL games. We just called them the game of the week as we were reaching the interleague segment of the schedule. Largely the interleague segment. Ball Hutchinson misses away. One and one the count. Curveball there. In for a ball and strike. One-two offering. This is down low. Two and two the count. Hutchison delivers. This is away. 3-2. And Williams waits on deck. In there for a called strike, 3 at the knees. Down goes Rich, and down go the Orioles. So Hutchison continues to cruise along here. We're a third of the way through at Camden Yards. 2-0 Cubs as we head to the fourth. So Nels Potter struggled his way through the first, minimized the damage
Number 8.
to only 2 runs. Inning that looked like it very well could get away from him. He's settled in here now. He'll start off facing Ian Happ to open up the top of the fourth. First pitch swing, low liner right at Murray, who snares it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javi Baez. Baez walked back in the first. Potter threw 30 pitches in the first. He has needed 14 pitches to get the next 7 outs. Cubs may want to ask themselves if their approach right now is the best. Screwball there is taken for strike 1. Potter delivers. Baez pulls it foul. He's ahead of him 0-2. Pitch. What's that? One and 2 the count. Potter delivers. Baez pulls it one foul. At the knees. Great screwball there from Potter. Baez doesn't seem to like it. Umpire doesn't much seem to care. Second strikeout there for Nels Potter. Borderline. It looked like that might have been low. Baez might have an argument. But he can go to the dugout and have it with himself. 2 away. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett lines this one out in the right field. Shot and lays out. Can't come up with it. Hartnett will hold that first. Shot and got a glove on it, but it didn't get past him. Kind of stayed right there with him, and Hartnett, slow as slow can be, doesn't have anywhere to go. But he'll certainly take the hit given his struggles. 2 down, man on first. Here's Bill Dowling. Dowling pulls the first pitch foul. And the Cubs trying to attack early in the count. Offering there. That ball is smoked down the line and left. That's going to be extra bases. Hartnett around second, heading towards third. Williams is going to have to dig it out. Hartnett does not run well, but he takes the turn. Williams took a while to get there. That throw home will be offline. Hartnett scores standing. And the Cubs extend their lead to 3-0 on the RBI double from Bill Dowling. Dowling hit that one on a rope. Williams kind of seemed like he had a little bit of a hard time playing that off the wall. And Hartnett, despite being slow of foot, came around to score without any issue. It's 3-0 Chicago. Pitch to Lang is fouled off. One offering. Change up. Down low. Lang shoots one through the right-hand side. There's a base hit. Shot and comes up throwing. Runner comes home. Throw to the plate. Not in time. So the Cubs pick up a pair. It's now 4-0 as Dowling comes home to score on the Lang single. We may see some bullpen action going here now for the Orioles. Here's Cavaretta. Cavaretta singled in the center, his first time up. Later came around to score on the 2-run single by Ron Santo. Performance is down low. 2-0 the count. Popped up. Machado underneath it. Puts it away and the side is retired, but the Cubs tack on another pair. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th here in Baltimore. Is trying to dig out of a hole. They trail it 4-0. Part of the order here for Baltimore. Against Bill Hutchison, here's Williams. He walked his first time up on 4 pitches. That's ball off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Up, foul. Santo gets over, can't quite get there. Williams stays alive. Chin winds and deals. Curveball swung on and missed down in the dirt. Hartnett picks it out nicely. Throws down to first, but the strikeout. And there's one away. Fourth strikeout for Hutchinson. Here's Eddie Murray. Murray struck out his first time. Fouled up. Murray leads the Orioles with 46 runs batted in. Ball misses up high. That curveball there. The strike and the count goes to 1-2. Out of town scoreboard, A's lead the Blue Jays 3-2 in the fourth up in Toronto. In Chicago, Rangers over the White Sox 2-0. That game also in the fourth. Lance Lynn and Ted Lyons, the pitching matchup there. Rays and Royals in Kansas City tied at 1 in the fourth. Murray drives this one deep to left field. That's way back. It's off the base of the wall. Murray around first. He'll pull in the second. He'll take a turn, but he'll hold there. But it's a one-out double for Eddie Murray. And the Orioles have a runner in scoring position. 17th double of the season from Murray. Hit that ball hard out to the gap in left center. That'll bring up Vern Stevens. Orioles don't need all 4 runs here, but you do want to get that 0 off the board. Stevens takes the first pitch strike. He grounded out his first time up. Brewers lead the Reds 2-1 in Cincinnati. That game is in the 7th. Greg Vaughn has driven in a run for the Brewers. Ken Griffey Sr., his 3rd home run of the year for the Reds. Expos lead the Phillies 1-0 in Philadelphia. That game is in the 4th inning. Gio Gonzalez and Cliff Lee, the pitching matchup there. Braves and D-backs just underway out in Arizona. Kid Nichols and Gus Wade, the pitching matchup there. Marlins will visit the Angels in Anaheim. That game yet to get underway. Paul Bird and Jared Washburn will go there. Twins and Dodgers meet again in L.A. The rubber match of that 3-game set. That pitch gets away from Hartnett, and Eddie Murray, not the fastest runner around, takes third base. So now 1 out, first run potentially 90 feet away for the Orioles. Here's Hutchinson works to Stevens. 2-2 offering. Chopped out to second. Murray will score. Baez makes a barehanded throw, and Baez did not have to rush that quite that much. And the throw ends up pulling Cavaretta off the bag. That'll be an error on Javi Baez. And Vern Stevens reaches. Run scores. It's now 4-1. And the Cubs get nothing. Stevens by no means slow, but Baez got to that ball pretty quickly. He probably could have gathered that and set himself a bit better for the throw. Now, here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. He takes a fastball down low. Rounded out his first time up. Fastball there is turned foul. One offering. Ooh, just a bit outside. 2-1 the count. Fastball swung on and missed. Foul. Machado out in front of the breaking stuff here. 2-2. The count. Stevens on first. Another curveball. Machado goes after another one. Down and in. Curveball misses down and in. The 3-2 pitch coming from Hutchinson. Fastball right down the middle, and Machado lets that one go by for strike 3.
Now batting.
Strikeout number 5 for Hutchinson. So Machado, who chased a couple of breaking balls out of the zone, lets a fastball right down the heart go past him, 2 away, and now it's up to Paul Blair. Fastball is in for a called strike. Ball swung on and missed. There in the dirt. Martin blocks it. Nobody tries to go. 1-2 offering. Ball misses away. It's 2-2. Just in at 72 pitches here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 offering. Curveball catches the corner. Down goes Blair. He doesn't like it. But Hutchinson strikes out a pair to get out of the inning. Orioles pick up 1. They wanted more, though. We head to the 5th. It's 4-1 Cubs. Here's Stan Hack, 2 for 2, pair of singles and a run scored. There's a shot to second, but right at Rich. Throws to Murray. There's 1 away.
Now batting, number 45.
Here's Bill Nicholson, 0 for 1. Walked in the first. Delivers. Nickerson fouls it off. Oh, 2 now. Here's a Potter again. Potter allowed the 2 runs in the first, then seemed to kind of cruise through the second and third, but then allowed the 2 runs in the 4th. Screwball there on the outside corner gets Nicholson 2 away. 3rd strikeout for Potter.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Ron Santo.
That'll bring up Ron Santo. Ball from Potter, misses outside. No offering. Holds up the swing. Misses down and in. 2-0 the count here to Santo. Had the big 2-run single earlier on in the first. It's this one down to first. Couple of hops. Murray takes it to the bag himself, and the side is retired. So good bounce back inning there from Potter. We're midway through here at Camden Yards. It's 4-1 Cubs over the Orioles. Shot. Dempsey and Roberts due up in the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's Birdshot.
The right fielder, number 40.
He's 1 for 1. Ground ball up the middle, range into his left. Can't get it. Bill Dallin unable to come up with that one. It's a second hit for Bert Schott. That'll bring up Rick Dempsey. Orioles mascot trying to get the crowd pumped up. Orioles trying to mount the comeback, looking for the sweep here. They've taken the first 2 games of this 3-game set. Fastball there from Hutchison rides in for ball 1. Throw over to first. Shot and dives back in. Another throw over. Once again, he dives back. And there for a called strike. It goes to 1-1. Hudson deals. Fastball misses up high. 2-1 the count to Dempsey. Crowd booing. That really wasn't particularly inside. Everyone's sensitive nowadays. Breaking ball there at Dempsey. All over that pitch. Smashes a base hit in the center. So Rick Dempsey jumps on the hanging breaking ball.
Designated hitter, Ryan Roberts.
That is up in the zone and right down the middle. Order turns over. Here's Brian Roberts. Fastball on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Roberts 0 for 10 in the series. He is popped out and lined out. Curveball there, swung on and missed, and Hutchison is ahead of Roberts 0-2. Hutchison deals. Roberts tied up, pops it up in foul ground. Cavaretta underneath, puts it away, and a big out there for Hutchison. Roberts pops out, 1 away. That'll bring up Bobby Grich. Grich is 0 for 2. He has struck out both times. Curveball in for a called strike. Fastball there, swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Tigers lead the Yankees in Detroit 2-0 behind rookie Hal Newhouser, is locked up in a good one there with CC Sabathia. Fastball from Hutchison, gasses Grich, and 2 down. 7 strikeout for Hutchison. Third time he's gotten Grich. Curveball, fastball, fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hutchison tells Grich to go take a seat. And that'll bring up Ken Williams. After the first 2 reached with nobody out, 8-9 hitters getting on. Hutchison has now retired. Roberts and Grich 1 out away from getting out of the jam. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Fastball well off the plate, and Williams goes reaching. Gets a piece, fouls it off. One-two offering from Hutchison to Williams. Breaking ball gets him. It slips away from Hartnett, but right next to him. throws down the first to complete the strikeout. 8 strikeouts for Bill Hutchison, and he gets out of trouble here in the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th here at Camden Yards. It's still 4-1 Cubs.
Your attention, please.
Nels Potter's day is done. Mark Williamson will come in. Williamson has been terrific. 1 and 2, a 1.25 earned run average in 34 appearances. So Potter's day is done after 5. A very up and down outing. Potter
Number 8.
completely cruised through 3 innings. But the first and the 4th didn't suit him well. As a result, his final line score, not great. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. All earned. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. That will raise Potter's season ERA to 3.44. Now Williamson will try to keep this a 3-run game, starting off here against Ian Happ. Happ is 0 for 2. Fastball is in for a call strike. Dak Britton, the left-hander, throwing out in the Orioles bullpen. Happ pulls that one down to Murray. Murray's gotten a lot of action down there. Takes it to the bag himself. Happ is tired. There's one away. Here's Javi Baez. He's 0 for 1. Also walked. Fastball there, misses up high. Baez batting .419 over his last 8 games. Pulled that one hard, but foul. 1-1 pitch. This is inside. Two and 1 the count. Williamson paints the inside corner. It's 2-2. Then rocks and fires again. Strike 3 called. Down goes Baez. Gets him looking with the strikeout. There's 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Here's Gabby Hartnett. Hartnett is 1 for 2. Singled and scored. Fastball there. Ooh, up and in. Called the strike. Slider there. Misses just off the plate. Ball there is fouled up. One and 2. Slider misses away. 2 and 2. Pitch. Slider misses down and away. Full count, 2 outs. Bill Dallin waits on deck. Three-two offering. Slider there, gets a piece, fouls it off. Popped up, shallow right field. Rich goes out. Makes the grab, and the side is retired. So good work again by Mark Williamson out of the Orioles bullpen. Murray, Stevens, and Machado will try to get a comeback going as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Murray is 1 for 2, doubled and scored the only run of the ball.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Curveball is in for a called strike. Foul back to 0-2. Fastball up and in, backs Murray off the plate. The 1-2 offer. Murray fouls it up. Murray lines that one in the center. Coming on is Lang, puts it away. Murray hit that one on a rope, but it didn't sink fast enough for him. Lang puts it away for the first out here in the bottom of the sixth. That'll bring up Vern Stevens. Stevens is 0 for 2. And the RBI ground out that brought Murray home. Ball there, misses down low. That one driven out to the gap in right center. Going back on Nicholson. That ball carrying. It's a one-hopper. It hits the track and skips the wall. Ground rule double for Vern Stevens. I didn't think he had hit that well off the bat. But it kind of took off and soared out there into the gap in a hurry. Nicholson, I don't think, thought that ball was going that hard either. So runner on second, one out. Here's Machado. Machado out over Baez in the center for a base hit. Runner had to hold to make sure it cleared Baez. So we'll stop at third, but runners at the corners here now for the Orioles. That fastball bore inside on Machado, who muscles it out to center. Here's Blair. He's 0 for 2. Hutchison is at 96 pitches. We haven't seen bullpen action as of yet, though. We just haven't seen it on screen. Breaking ball there, misses away. Fastball misses up high. 2-0 the count. Hutchison trying to get out of trouble. Once more here in the sixth. Fastball there. Blair tries to hold up, unsuccessful. Pitch number 100 coming from Bill Hutchison. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. You're Blair here. You're hoping at least hit a decent fly ball, get a sacrifice, get the run in. 2-2 pitch. Curveball stays outside. Full count. Bert Schotten waits on deck. Schotten's got a pair of hits in this one. Runners at the corners, one out here in the bottom of the sixth. 3-2 offering. Blair puts this one out in the left. It's hooking towards the line. It's going to fall for a fair ball. Base hit for Paul Blair. Happ gets it in quickly, but it's an RBI single, and the Orioles have cut the deficit to 4-2. Fastball away. Blair goes for the outside pitch, still pulls it. Got it off the end of the bat a bit. So now here's Schotten, 2 for 2. Curveball is in for a called strike. Schotten's got a pair of singles. Oh, 1 offer. Ooh, gets that high strike ball again. Hutchison ahead of Schotten here 0-2. First and second, still only 1 out. Cubbies lead at 4-2 here in the bottom of the sixth, but the Orioles trying to get themselves level. Fastball misses up and in. Now you do see bullpen action for the Cubs. Sean Marshall, the lefty. Don Elston, the righty. One-two pitch. Curveball rides inside, 2-2. ball there is fouled off. Hutchinson again trying to pump up in the zone. Shot, he fouls that one off. Crowd Baltimore coming alive a bit here. Breaking ball chopped to short. Dowling to second for one. Baez tries to turn it quickly. That was not a great feed from Dowling. It was low. Baez kept the foot on the base, held on, got the force at second, but was not able to get shot and hustling down the line to first. So now there's two away, runners at the corners. Here's Dempsey. He's 1 for 2. Fastball misses down and away. Fastball there is fouled off. Up, Cavaretta underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So down goes Dempsey, but the Orioles do pick up a run to cut the deficit to 2 on the RBI single from Paul Blair. We head to the 7th. It's 4-2 Cubs.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So after a terrific inning from Mark Williamson, Clay Carroll comes in. Carroll has also been terrific, 3-2, a 1.77 ERA in 25 appearances. Orioles bullpen been solid. Here's Dowling, he's 1 for 2, an RBI double and a run scored. First pitch swing, that's a high fly ball to left. Going back on it is Williams. He's got room. Puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 0.
Here's Lang, 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. Fastball, in for a call of strike. Line shot, that's down the line. That's going to be extra bases. Williams gets to it quickly, but that's going to be an easy stand-up double. Bill Lang, his 11th double of the season. Past the outstretched glove of Manny Machado. So now 1 out, runner on second. Here's Cavaretta. Cavaretta 1 for 3. Curve ball misses down low. It's 1-0. That ball's in for a call strike. Foul outside first. Breaking ball misses inside. Breaking ball smash, diving stop, nicely done by Grich. Throws the first, beautifully done for the second out. Grich saves a run, robbing Cavaretta of the base hit. Beautifully done by Bobby Grich, diving to his right. Cavaretta set aside. Lang does move to third, but he surely would have scored had that one gotten through. So now Carroll works to Stan Hack. Hack is 2 for 3. Fastball misses outside. 5 for 12 in the series. In there for a called strike, 1-1. Misses inside. It's 2-1. 3-1 the count. Pop shallow left center on the run. Not going to get there. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Trying to go for 2. He'll be thrown out. Trying to stretch it into a double. But the RBI single from Stan Hack gets the Cubs the run they gave up in the last inning. The lead's back up to 3. We're at the 7th inning stretch. It's 5-2 Chicago. Bill Hutchison at 112 pitches is still going to come out to start the 7th. Got to imagine it's a short leash. Brian Roberts' first pitch swinging. Flies it to center. Lang puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Bobby Grich. Grich 0 for 3. He has struck out all 3 times today. Hutchison has had his number. First pitch fastball is in for a call and strike. Ball misses down one. It's 1-1. Third ball misses down and away. Another fastball misses outside. 3-1 the count. Ken Williams waits on deck. Ball there on the outside corner. Ground ball. Santo has it. Sets and throws, and there's 2 away. So contact for Grich, progress on the day. He's still set aside, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Williams. Williams 0 for 2 with a walk. He's now 4 for 10 in the series. Fouls it off. It's 0-1. Ball misses down 1. Fastball there is a call and strike. It's 1-2. Hutchison deals. Curveball on the inside corner, strike 3. Williams not happy with that one. I'll tell you, some of the calls have certainly been questionable from the home plate umpire today, but Hutchison has seemed to benefit from most of the bad ones. We'll head to the 8th. Zach Britton comes on for the Orioles. They trail at 5-2. Britton 2-1, a 2.78 earned run average in 19 appearances. This Orioles bullpen has been terrific all season long. Here's Nicholson. He's 0 for 2.
The right fielder, number 45.
Orioles have just been unable to get the big hit. Fastball there is fouled off. Deep drive to right, forget that. Nicholson unloads and the Cubs extend the lead. The rookie goes deep, home run number 21 on the year for Bill Nicholson. And the Cubs extend the lead. It's now 6-2. And that might start sending people for the exits. A no-doubter off the bat of Bill Nicholson. You know, the average isn't where he wants it, but Nicholson giving them everyday offensive pop in this outfield, something the Cubs have been desperately missing over the first 3 years of the FSBL, is a big reason why the Cubs are in the playoff picture here in year 4. That'll bring up Ron Santo. He's 1 for 3. Sinker from Britton is in for a call strike. Santo had the 2-run single back in the first. This is down low. 54,261 in attendance here at Baltimore. Sinker away. Santo goes chasing with 1 and 2. Sinker there is fouled off. One-two offering from Britton. Fastball misses down low. Giants all over the Mets at Shea, 10-2 in the 8th. Doyle, his first home run of the year for the Giants. John Stearns has driven in both Mets runs. Britton fanned Santo there for the first out here in the top of the 8th. In St. Louis, the Red Sox and Cardinals in a slugfest, 7-6 Boston. Reggie Smith is homered for the Red Sox there. Ray Lankford is homered for the Cardinals. The Reds take down the Brewers 4-2 in Cincinnati. Rob Dibble gets the win. Ken Griffey Sr., a pair of home runs in that one for the Reds. Phillies lead the Expos 4-2 in the 8th. Sherry McGee, who's been playing more recently with the injury to Chuck Klein, drives in a pair there for the Phils. D-backs over the Braves 3-2 in Arizona in the 5th. Boog Powell is at his 10th for the Braves. Marlins over the Angels 1-0 in Anaheim. That game in the 2nd. Twins and Dodgers early on are tied at 1 in LA. Heine Manush is homered for the Twins. That one is smacked foul. 1 and 2 the count. Shot foul. Britton gets the sign from Dempsey. Fastball swung on and missed, and down goes Ian Happ. So Britton has bounced back after the Nicholson homer to fan the next 2 men to face him.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javi Baez. He's 0 for 2. Sinker is in for a call strike. Baez did also walk back in the first. That ball there is fouled off. Britton misses up and away. One and two. Britton delivers. Fastball ties him up, so Britton strikes out the side after allowing the Nicholson homer. Cubs do get the run, though. They extend their lead to 6-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. So that's going to be it for Nicholson. Don Elston will come in. Elston 0-1, a 1.35 ERA in 20 appearances. Elston has been sensational. Right. Mets fandom making me think of Kevin Elster there, who was not a reliever. Here's Eddie Murray, 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. Rangers over the White Sox, 7-2 in the 8th in Chicago. Eddie Collins driven in a pair. Mark Teixeira has gone deep for his 27th, second in the American League. Royals over the Rays, 3-2 in the 8th. Kevin Seitzer is homered for the Royals, his 4th. Tigers continue to lead the Yankees, 4-1 in Detroit in the 8th. Gil McDougall is driven in the Yankees run. Al Newhouser, another terrific start for the rookie. Tigers early. Nate Colbert is homered for the Padres. Kenny Lofton is homered for the Indians, who have suddenly picked up the pace. We kind of sensed it was coming. Still have a way to go to get back in the playoff picture, but the Indians are playing much better baseball. They lead the Padres 5-3. Fastball from Elston is a called strike, and the count to Murray goes full. Oh, floats a knuckleball in there. That looked good. But it's called a ball. I think the ump may have been as surprised as Murray was. Elston will break that out occasionally, but it's not a frequent pitch for him. But that looked like a beauty. Instead, Murray is on. And now here's Vern Stevens. Stevens is 1 for 3. Fly ball to center. Lang coming on. He'll get there without any problem. Puts it away for out number 1. Murray retreats to first.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. Machado 1 for 3. Single back in the 6th. First pitch to Machado is a ball strike. Oh, one off right there. Fastball Machado swinging for the fences. Comes up empty, and Elston's ahead of him 0-2. Breaking ball, Machado pulls it foul. Oh, 2 pitch again. Breaks out the knuckler again, and Machado pulls it down. Oh, and 2 the count. Fastball, Machado lines it in the center. That's going to be a base hit. Murray holds at second, but 2 on here for the Orioles here in the bottom of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 6.
So that'll bring up Paul Blair. Now we are, however, going to check after this pitch. We'll check with the Cubs bullpen situation. They need to get somebody up. Fastball for Blair. In there for strike 1. Blair 1 for 3, had the RBI single that at the time had brought the Orioles within 2. Marshall is still out there, and Lee Smith is warmed up. That's why I wanted to check. All right. So we'll see what happens here with Elston working to Blair. You do have the lefty up next. Marshall is pretty much loose. So let's see what happens. 0-1 pitch. Blair fouls it straight back, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. This is inside. One-two pitch. Blair lines it to right field. Slicing away from Nicholson. He's going to have to play it on the hop. Murray holds at third. So the bases are loaded, one away. Elston struggling his way through this eighth inning. And I don't have to do it. The game's going to do it for me. Sean Marshall is going to come in here for the Cubs. Marshall, 2-1, a 3.24 ERA in 21 appearances. Marshall comes in. Bert Schotten. Schotten is 2 for 3 despite the lefty-lefty matchup. Schotten's going to stay in here against Marshall. Slider misses inside. You want to check out? So let's go and do a little game planning, though, from the Orioles' perspective here. Just trying to think ahead. You have Milligan. Probably hit Milligan for Dempsey. Not going to hit Belanger, obviously. Rettenmund has reverse splits. Rettenmund's actually better against righties than lefties. Randy Milligan is better against lefties, though. So Milligan will probably pinch hit for Dempsey. Is the way that we'll play this out. First things first. Bert Schotten will try to come through here. Again, 2 hits on the day, so he gets the crack despite lefty-lefty here against Marshall. Fastball swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Good slider there from Marshall, and now he's ahead of Schotten 1-2. From the set, bases juice. Marshall to Schotten, fly ball to right. Nicholson is there. Murray is going to tag. Nicholson's throw comes home. It's a little bit up the first base line. Murray comes in to score. And it's now a 6-3 ball game, and the Orioles will get the tying run to the plate. So the Orioles clearly want to make a test there. They did not want to take a chance of coming out of this with nothing. So they elected Murray to go there. If Nicholson's throw had been on target, they may very well have had Murray. But forced them to make the play on defense. So now we're going to pinch hit for Rick Dempsey, Randy Milligan. Milligan does not hit righties well, but he does hit lefties well. He's going to get the opportunity here. 235, 3 homers, 7 RBIs for Milligan. Milligan is the tying run. First and second, 2 outs, 6-3 Cubs in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch swinging, hits it foul. Milligan's been a DH for the Orioles against left-handed pitching for the past couple of years. Slider there, misses high. One offering. Milligan way out in front of that. Fastball low and away. Milligan flies way open. And now it's 1-2. Marshall delivers. Milligan out to center. Lang drifts over towards the gap. He's there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Orioles get 1. They needed more. They leave 2 on. We head to the 9th here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Cubs 6, Orioles 3.
Your attention, please.
So Andy Etchebarren will come in to do the catching for Baltimore.
Number 9.
Zach Britton, and Britton, after throwing 18 pitches last inning.
The catcher.
We're going to let Britton come out of this game, too. Remlinger was warm. Well, they don't have any righties warm, kind of surprising. Man, their bullpen, other than Stu Miller, actually, their bullpen's been really good. Three righties coming up, you're replacing a lefty for a lefty anyway. Britton has already thrown plenty of pitches. We're going to let Remlinger come in. Remlinger's been really good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so Mike Remlinger, 0-2 and 0.83 earned run average in 30 appearances. That is a trade that has worked out for both teams. Mike Remlinger acquired in the offseason in a deal with the Braves that included sending Boog Powell to Atlanta. George Duvering starts throwing. Braves have had a hard time filling the first base slot so far through the first 4 years. Powell now playing there in a platoon. He's actually DHing more than he's actually playing first. But again, Powell hit his 10th home run for the A's today. Well, for the Braves today, rather. Remlinger has been terrific here for the Orioles, who have really shorn up this bullpen nicely. Everybody just come in here today out of that Orioles bullpen. Had a ERA below 2.5. 2-2 the count to Hartnett. Turns this one foul. Two pitch from Remlinger. Fans Hartnett, whose struggles continue. Down he goes for the strikeout. There's one away.
Now batting, number 53.
Here's Bill Dowling. He's 1 for 3. Ball there, swung on and missed. Changeup, which is down low. Misses up high. It's 2-1. Fly ball to left. Hooking and foul. Two-two pitch. Fastball misses down low. Three-two offering. Smack foul. Three-two pitch from Remlinger. Smack to second. Rich has it. Throws the first, and there's 2 away. So Dahlen is set aside. Order will roll over. Here's Lang, 2 for 4. Single, a double, and RBI. Slider misses down low. That one misses down low as well. It's 2-0. Fastball misses away. 3-0. Bill Cavaretta waits on deck. Fastball in for a called strike. Up there is fouled off, and the count goes full. Three-two offering. Misses inside for ball four. So a two-out walk. Lang reaches for the third time today. And that'll bring up Cavaretta. He's 1 for 4, single and a run scored. Cavaretta will probably be, well, maybe, because that's right, Hack is a lefty too. So, that's ball. Balled outside. Pitch, slider is in, curveball, strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball is in there, and it's 1-2. See if they decide to send Lang. Lang among the top 5 in stolen bases in the National. Remlinger deals in there for a called strike 3. Think Cavaretta was thinking slider there. Remlinger goes fastball away, locks him up, and the side is retired. Good work from Mike Remlinger. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Cubs 6, Orioles 3. And Lee Smith is going to come on and try to close this one out. Smith 0-1, 23 saves and 26 opportunities, a 3.65 ERA. Order turns over to the top. Brian Roberts 0 for 4.
The designated hitter.
Okay, let's see. What Roberts? You know, again, their bench isn't great. Oh, Judnich is at 297. Roberts' speed isn't really a factor here. Judnich is having a better year. We're going to let Judnich hit for him, actually. Roberts has not had a great day here.
Your attention, please.
So Wally Judnich will come in to pinch hit. Judnich batting 297, 9 homers, 23 RBIs. Comes on to face Lee Smith. Fastball from Smith, 99, right down the heart. Here you go. Here's my fastball. Take your best shot. Fork ball from Smith misses down low. Missed on the swing down low. It's 0-2. Puts the fork ball in the dirt there. Judnich lays off. 1-2 pitch. Topped out to second. Easy play for Baez, and there's one away. Smith 5th in the National League in saves. Here's Grich, 0 for 4 today. 3 for 13 in the series. Pitch fork ball is in there for a strike. Ooh, wicked slider from Smith. Rich goes fishing. Rich has just looked lost. He was in a big slump. He had a couple of hits yesterday. But Rich was in a 2 for 23 before that. 0-2 fastball misses up and away. One-two offering. Slider, that time Rich lays off. Ken Williams waits on deck. Delivers. Another slider and another one misses. Count is full now as Smith works to Grich. 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Smith delivers. Fastball. Grich fouls it off to stay alive. Fastball there, pulled foul. Count stays full. Smith deals. Rich pulls another one foul. Good battle here. 8 pitches so far in the at-bat. Lee Smith and Bobby Grich. Sets up away. Top down to third, not hit hard. Santo on the backhand by the bag. Slings it across and gets him for the second out. Nicely done by Ron Santo. So good battle there, but Smith wins the battle, and now the Orioles are down in their final out. Ken Williams will try to keep it alive. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Fastball, first pitch swing is popped up. Dallin underneath, puts it away. The Cubs avoid the sweep and come out of Baltimore with a win in the series finale. Terrific work by Bill Hutchison. Couple of big hits from the Cubs that the Orioles just couldn't replicate. And the Cubs stay on the heels of the Pirates. Hutchison gets the win. He improves to 7-5. Smith picks up the save. We'll do the whole final pitching lines and all that jazz momentarily. And see the big 2-run single from Santo. Bill Dallin. Drove in a run as well. There's a nice defensive play there by Grich. At the time, that seemed like that could potentially be a big play. But then after that, following inning, Phil Nicholson launched one to kind of put an exclamation point on things from the Cubs end. Orioles still do take 2 out of 3, so a good series for the O's. And Hutchison with the win, 7 innings, 7 hits, 9 strikeouts. 1 walk, 2 runs allowed. Nels Potter takes the loss, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs allowed. Lee Smith picks up save number 24 on the season. Hutchison gets player of the game honors. Only home run in the ball game, the Bill Nicholson home. In the 8th, your final line score: 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error on Javi Baez for the Cubs. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Take a look at the box score information there. Machado, Blair, shot, and each had 2 hits. The top of the order for the Orioles did nothing. Roberts 0 for 4. Rich 0 for 5. Williams 0 for 4. 2 hits apiece from Machado, Blair, and shot. The RBIs for Stevens, Blair, and Shotton. Potter's record falls to 5-5. Run for Carroll, run off of Britton, so they did get to the bullpen a little bit. But again, you can see that that Orioles bullpen has been very, very good so far this season. For the Cubbies, 3 hits for Stan Hack, 2 hits and a walk for Bill Lang. Santo with the big 2-run single. Nicholson had the homer. Good job there by the Cubbies. And home run number 21 of the year for Nicholson. Hutchison improves to 7-5. Marshall's second hole. Don Elston gave up a run. Both these teams have pitched very, very well this season. And anyway, that will wrap things up here from Baltimore. So we're not at the All-Star break, but the All-Star break occurs past the midway point. We still got a few more weeks until the All-Star break. But we're pretty much at the midpoint of the season here. Everybody's played right around 81 games. So moving along. And the Cubs, again, on the Pirates' heels. The Orioles had a great start. They've kind of fallen back to the pack a bit, but they're still close enough to be in that wild card picture. Orioles need the offense to kind of get going again, and they need the starting pitching. Again, Potter's been good this year, but really the starting pitching behind Potter and Mussina. The rest of those guys need to step up a little bit more for Baltimore if they're going to make any kind of a playoff push in the second half. That'll wrap things up from Camden Yards. Forgive the speech impediment there. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Bang that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Cubs take down the Orioles in the finale to avoid the sweep here in Baltimore.